I heard your company's been struggling.
Yes?
We're not going to move forward with the $500,000 investment for you. We'd rather invest in overseas business.
Well, that's fine. But isn't that going to put your company in trouble? Are you sure about this?
Trouble Busters!
My lucky color is green today. I have a feeling that today is going to be a good day. My name is Melanie. I'm on my way to a meeting with Pine Creek Corporation that our company has been having a long-lasting relationship regarding their investment in us. I'm a little nervous since the new CEO started taking charge of their company recently, but I'm sure everything will go well. Hello, I'm coming in. The moment I met the new CEO, Christopher, he seemed to be quite intimidating, but it's supposed to be my lucky day today. Nice to meet you. My name is Melanie, and I'm your company's account manager. I'm here to discuss the investment that we've been discussing all along.
I heard your company's been struggling.
Yes?
We're not going to move forward with the $500,000 investment for you. We'd rather invest in overseas business.
What are you talking about? You can't suddenly decide otherwise like that.
The ball is in our court. Your company only manufactures small parts, right?
Does that have anything to do with this?
This means that you don't make much profit from each and every transaction you have. What benefit does my company get from investing in a company that can't expect to generate a high return? There isn't. There's absolutely no benefit. Therefore, we're not moving forward with investing in your company.
Hold on a second. Our company has been conducting business with your company ever since your former CEO has been in charge. More importantly, it may look like we don't generate too much profit from each year and every transaction, but…
Are you going to tell me that your business should be trusted because of the quality of your products?
That too, but…
We're not going to invest in a company that has such an old-school slogan. If we're going to invest, we'd rather invest in overseas companies that would give us more in return. Our company will be investing in Snatch Company. They seem to have a promising future.
Snatch Company? I'm afraid to suggest you not invest in that company.
Are you trying to talk them down so we'd invest in your company? We already finalized our decision and we're not investing in your company.
I understand if you're going to call this your final decision.
You're okay if we terminate our business with the other companies too, right?
Well, that's fine, but isn't that going to put your company in trouble? Are you sure about this?
We're not going to be in any trouble, so no need for you to worry. You should just worry about what's about to happen to your company.
By the way, is your former CEO aware of this?
My decision is the ultimate decision of the company. This is none of our former CEO's business.
Would you kindly give him a quick call to confirm that this is going to be okay?
No need. If you're going to make such a big deal out of this, I'm going to call security.
Oh my, in that case, I'll be back with the termination agreement on a later day.
As soon as possible, please.
I never thought they'd terminate this business. This is happening all because he didn't like me. I don't even know what to report to my company. I talked to my CEO about it because of the magnitude of how this would affect our business. I was fortunate enough that he said not to worry about it, but we ultimately ended our business with Pine Creek Corporation in such a manner. This has been shocking, but I am not just going to let this go. I'm not letting him get away with this. Trouble Busters!
You better explain this to us.
Yes?
I'm asking about how you, as an associate, decided to terminate the investment opportunity with us without even consulting your upper management.
Oh, about that. Did Mr. Christopher speak to you about this?
Of course he did, and that's exactly why I decided to pay you a visit. According to Christopher, you weren't willing to listen to how he had tried to offer the investment, and you refused to receive that investment.
I see. Is that what he told you?
Besides, do you even realize what this investment was all about?
What exactly are you trying to say?
This investment was something that was bonded between me, the former CEO, and your company's CEO. Our company is where we are now only because your company's CEO was kind enough to invest in our company. And that's why we wanted to pay him our gratitude for the sake of your company's 30th anniversary by investing $500,000 in your company. But you ruined it all.
Do you know what this document is for?
What is this?
As you can see by taking a look at this document, this investment wasn't terminated under my sole discretion. It's been terminated under Mr. Christopher's discretion. As a matter of fact, Mr. Christopher was who initiated this termination.
Is this true, Christopher? Are you accusing me of this? Are you saying that you trust that woman over me? This isn't even about trust. Look at this document. I'm sure she faked it.
What?
That's right, she faked it just so she could hide her ridiculous decision that she made under her own discretion.
That can't be possible. Isn't this your company's certified stamp? This signature is also yours too.
Yes, that's Christopher's signature. So this must mean... Don't let her fool you, Dad! She must have faked the signature and the stamp. She's trying to blame me for this just so she won't end up being responsible for this matter, right?
That's completely false. I haven't even told a single lie.
That's a lie right there.
What?
I know you've always disliked me ever since when Dad was still the CEO. You hated me. Is that true?
No. I've never even recognized Mr. Christopher until he took over the company.
Can't you ride along? Anyways, this woman has hated me for the fact that I get to be the new CEO despite how young I am, and that's why she decided to refuse the investment, just to get me in trouble.
What benefit do I get from doing that?
What?
For us, receiving a $500K investment is nothing other than something we'd be grateful for. There's absolutely no reason for us to deny that offer.
That's actually true.
Right? Therefore, we wouldn't have rejected that investment offer.
Are you trying to say that I'm telling a lie?
That's exactly what I'm trying to say. You said you didn't want to invest in our company.
That's not true. I planned on investing. I didn't mind investing, not just $500,000, but perhaps $600,000 or $700,000.
Oh? In that case, I don't mind just pretending that you're telling the truth. Are you sure you're okay with that?
What?
If you're telling me that this document isn't valid, we'd be happy to take that investment.
What?
It seems like that's what your former CEO would like you to do. Is it okay for us to consider this another offer for you to invest in our company?
Of course! We're more than happy to.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, no!
So now, sir?
Mr. Pine Creek. Mr. Hillcrest, it's been such a long time. It seems like there had been some misunderstanding between our associates, but we're going to be investing $500,000 in your company, just as I promised. Mr. Pine Creek, I knew you'd keep your words. This is bad. Why is this happening? I need to do something about this. Hey, Dad? Did you know that investing in overseas companies is quite profitable right now? What are you talking about? Investing in domestic companies would only give you so much in return, but overseas companies could possibly get us even more profit that doesn't have any limits. Rather than investing in just domestic companies, it's always better to have a broader view by looking at the business opportunities worldwide. What exactly are you trying to tell me? I'm telling you that if we're going to consider our company's future, it's better to invest in overseas companies rather than domestic companies. What are you talking about, Christopher? Let me remind you that Trubbus Industrial Company is a large company that conducts business around the world. What? Really? That's not possible. They only manufacture small parts. Look, small parts require skills and technology to manufacture, and not many companies can handle that business. Trubbus Industrial is known for its remarkable technology. That can't be possible! When I looked at Trubus Industrial's projected profits, it only said that they'd generate just a few dozen grand in profit! Look!
Oh, that must be the projected profit that we provided for a company that we newly signed a contract with.
What?
We pride ourselves in how we treat all clients equally, regardless of the dollar amount of transaction the business itself would bring us.
What? In that case, what about the business that's been the most profitable?
Out of the businesses that I've handled, the highest profit was at $10 million.
What? $10 million? I can even say that our company is in business with the returned profit that we get from investing in your company. Mr. Pine Creek, it's just a mutually beneficial business. What the heck? That's not what I thought this was about. What do I do? What am I supposed to do? What the heck is going on? So now let's go ahead and proceed with the $500,000 investment that we offered you. Oh my goodness. What's the matter? Well, it seems like there's something a bit strange in our cash flow. Dad, you're overthinking. I've only been running the business just the way you always have. Also, it's a $500,000 transaction. You should do it over printed paper rather than handling it electronically. You should just leave the laptop aside. Oh my goodness! It says that we've already invested $500,000 in another company a few months ago. You're kidding! Take a look at this. You're right. Oh my goodness! Christopher? Yes? What's going on? I need you to explain this to me. Well,
Mr. Pine Creek, Mr. Hillcrest, please take a look at this.
What is it? Huh? Snatch Company?
I had a feeling, but you already invested in another company, right?
What were you even thinking, Christopher? Don't worry, everything is okay. It's an overseas company. Huh? What do you mean? You might not understand because you're old school, but Snatch Company is one of the promising companies to invest in right now. Their CEO even spared his time to come see us at our office about the investment, and I've spoken to him multiple times. He seems to be a sincere person. I can assure you that we can trust that company, and they already promised us that they'd return our investment by tripling our capital. So everything will be okay. Talk to my hand. Why? Christopher, I guess that's it. Huh?
Haven't you been watching the news recently, Mr. Christopher?
The news? Oh my God, that's Mr. Garfield. What the heck is going on?
There's been an investment scam that's been on the news for the past few months, but I never thought that you'd end up getting tricked just like that.
Why didn't you tell me if you were aware of this?
I tried telling you, but you didn't care to listen.
Christopher? Yes? How dare you lie to me like this? Look how you caused a $500,000 loss right as you took over the company. What were you even thinking? It's okay, Dad. Just calm down and listen to me. I can't possibly stay calm right now. It's okay. Everything will be okay. We can just invest another $500,000 in Trubus Industrials. Actually, we can go ahead and invest $1 million in them and we'll earn back the loss. I mean, isn't Trubus Industrial a large company?
What?
Who would ever accept an investment after what you've done? It's okay, Mr. Pine Creek. Why don't we go ahead and leave it up to Melanie and Christopher, since they're primarily involved in this matter? If you say so, Mr. Hillcrest. Really? Thanks, Dad. Thank you so much, Mr. Hillcrest. So now, Ms. Melanie.
Yes?
Would you kindly let us invest in your company once again? I hope you forgive me for my rudeness leading up to this point. Please!
Forgive you for your rudeness leading up to this point?
Just ignore those small details. Your company has been conducting business with ours for a very long time. Shouldn't we help each other out whenever we're in trouble?
It only sounds like you're asking for help only when you're in trouble, and not willing to help if we're ever in trouble.
I swear to the Mother Nature that can't be true! If you help us right now, I'll make sure I return you a favor, so please!
For example?
Perhaps I'm single.
Please stay single for the rest of your life, and even after you're reincarnated for the sake of humanity.
What am I supposed to do to get you to let us invest in you then?
Why would I agree to this at this point? Now that this is happening, we would never receive any investment from a company that keeps a CEO like you.
In that case, what am I supposed to do? Hey, Dad! I already had you take over for me, and I'm retired. But you're still the chairman, right? I stepped down effective today. Why are you doing this to me? You can't do this to me! You decided to start investing in overseas companies at your own discretion. You should clean up after your own mess. Oh my! But our company is going out of business if we don't do anything about this. Are you sure you want to let this company fail like this? This company is about to fail! What choice do we have? This is also my fault for letting you take charge when you weren't ready. I'll take the social blame, so you're going to take the financial burden once the company fails. No, this must be a bad dream. I'm supposed to be the CEO of a big company, someone who everyone else would dream of being. This is all your fault, Melanie. You should have told me everything you knew.
We already talked about that. Stop blaming me. This is all happening, not because of Mr. Pine Creek or my fault, but your fault. If only you didn't judge our company based on your own perspective, none of this would be happening right now.
I had no choice. We all have our own perspectives.
Negative. We should all learn how to walk in other people's shoes to make sure we have seamless relationships with others. You lacked the ability to listen to others, and you need to realize that that's the core of the problem you have.
I'll realize whatever you tell me to, so can you just let us conduct business with you once again?
What?
If you can walk in other people's shoes just the way you mentioned, you should have mercy for me, knowing the situation I'm placed in.
I will have mercy on those who deserve to be treated in such a way. I have no mercy for someone who thinks it's funny to step all over other people the way you did. Therefore, we'd like to humbly reject your business and investment offer.
How dare you? You're a demon!
You can call me whatever you want. If I become a demon and that's going to save someone else from becoming a victim of yours, I'd be happy to become a demon.
But then, I have a few hundred employees who work for my company. Are you saying that you don't care about all those other people who had nothing to do with my decision? Don't worry. I'll be happy to offer a job to all your employees if they end up losing their jobs. Thank you, Mr. Hillcrest. Anything for you, Mr. Pinecrest. So now... Why am I the only one taking the hit? This isn't even fair! All I did was to make an investment for the sake of the company. This is ridiculous. Why wouldn't any of you help me?
You did this to yourself.
Oh, God. In that case, even if you won't help me as the CEO, would you please help me as your family? No! What? I mean, even just a small help. No. Why not? I don't consider you my son at this point. I won't be supporting you moving forward, so make sure you figure out a way to support yourself. In that case, my wife! My wife!
I thought you were single.
Hello, it's me. Can I just ask if you love me? Huh? Why am I asking? Well, I just wanted to see if you were willing to stay by my side no matter what happens. I'm asking you because my company is about to fail. Divorce? Divorce!
Divorce it is.
Shut up! What am I supposed to do from here on out? Dad? Mr. Hillcrest, since it's been a long time since we saw each other, why don't we go grab a drink after this? Mr. Hillcrest! That sounds like an idea. Melanie, do you care to join us? Miss Melanie?
Of course, I'd love to join the two of you.
Oh, no!
Needless to say, Christopher's company ended up going out of business just a few months later. From being a luxurious CEO, he was suddenly unemployed with a large debt to pay back. His wife ended up leaving him, no matter how much he begged and cried to ask her to stay with him. Christopher never studied to get any certifications because he had always been comfortable with his life having a promising future to become the CEO. After failing multiple job interviews, he was finally able to get a job after his friend referred him to a construction job. As for me, I've been promoted because of my numerous accomplishments. I'm happy and excited, but I'd like to stay humble. I'd like to continue being the person who can stay empathetic with my colleagues and clients. Troublebusters!